It's Jason with Chicago News, and today we've got everybody's favorite people carrier, the 2017 Chrysler Pacifica. Let's face it, the minivan gets a bad rap, especially with auto enthusiasts like myself. But if you have a big family or lots of stuff to carry around, it can be a great option for you. As much as people love these vehicles, you can tell that Chrysler wanted to soften it and make it look a little more car-like. They've done that in the design here, and overall this is a bit of a shorter proportion. It doesn't look as tall. One of the really important things for people that use a vehicle like this is how is it to get in and out of, how easy is it to fold the seats, what kind of entertainment options. You've got all these touchscreens available, each seat. They've got games. You can watch 2 different DVDs, one on each, but the seats actually fold forward really easily to get access to the back, as well as being full stow and go. You can put them all the way into the floor, so the entire back section can be a cargo area. We've seen what it looks like and how it is to load up. Now let's get the whole film crew loaded in and take it for a drive. One thing that you expect in a vehicle like this is storage, and there are storage compartments everywhere. There's a huge storage compartment in the center here. In the back there's another one which has got a cup holder as well. There's storage under the seats in the back when you fold them up. There's big pockets in the doors, there's sunglasses case, everything you can imagine for storage, this car has it. As far as safety features, we've got one of the middle level touring models, and it's got blind spot monitors, rear cross traffic alert, and collision alert in the front. It'll actually also brake if you're backing up in a parking spot and it doesn't, it sees that you're going to hit the curb, it'll stop for you. One thing that kind of puzzles me is why car manufacturers find the need to keep changing the shifter design. It used to be here on the steering column, and then for a while on the center console with a lever, and now we're going to all these different kinds of dials and stalks to change it. The thing that I don't like about this is it's right near the volume control and the heater control. You've got 4 knobs here, so when you're paying attention forward, you might grab the wrong one by accident. As far as entertainment goes, we already showed we've got LCDs on each seat back, so your kids in the back can watch a movie or even play a video game on there. There's HDMI ports so they can plug their devices on. You've got auxiliary ports and DVD slot up here, so this thing is just rigged front to back to have entertainment options. Also in each seat back there is a USB port to charge your phone and wireless headphones, so even if there's different movies on, each person can hear the sound. With this being the touring model, it may not have as much luxury as some of the top line but there's some actually really neat material choices here. There's this metallic surround around the gauges here and a nice leather wrapped steering wheel. The seats are very comfortable leather as well. Overall, it's a nice interior. There's actually a command center up here as well that allows you to control all the doors. As well as that, there's switches by each door, and it's got hands-free so that you can just wave your foot under each door if you have your hands full. Both sliding doors and the rear door will activate that way. The Pacifica has Chrysler's latest Uconnect system with a much larger screen. There's apps, there's included Wi-Fi, and really it's a nice system to use. It's very user-friendly. You can even control some of the rear entertainment from this front screen as well. One of the things you worry about with a vehicle of this size is if it's going to have a tight enough turning radius. So here we are in a side road, and we're able to make a U-turn right within the road. We've also got 3-zone climate control, so lots of options and independent zones for you to control. It's got a really nice center display between the gauges that allows you to really customize your view. You've got fuel economy, and there's lots of different, within each, there's actually 8 different menu screens. Within each, there's a trip computer, fuel mileage, speed, tire pressure, all these different monitors, and each one will give you also a bunch of options. So a lot to configure and a lot of options of how you want to see your information, but really nice screen in the center. So with a vehicle this size, it actually weighs over 4,300 pounds, and you can carry an amazing amount of stuff. you might expect it not to get good fuel mileage, but it's rated at 1828 and we're seeing 22 average on our loop, which is really impressive considering how many people and how much stuff you can carry. One thing to look out for when you're looking at yours to order is this doesn't have a moonroof or a sunroof in it. Actually gives us a little extra headroom. So even for cargo, it will take out a little bit of room. So while it might be nice to have that glass up there, gives you a little extra room without it, and it might even be a hair safer without it. As far as ride goes, it can be a little rough. We're going through a construction zone right now and you can definitely feel all these bumps. It gets better the more you have it loaded down. This thing really acts like it wants to carry a load, which is great. You're not really going to be driving this empty very often. It's set up for you to get the most out of it. Now, I've never been a huge fan of minivans, but I do understand what they're for. And what they've done with this new Pacifica is make this more fun to drive, more convenient. It'll help you move all of your people and all of your cargo more than you could fit in an SUV or a sedan.